Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Thanks for checking back in. Couple housekeeping things first. If you're a subscriber and you return to the channel, thank you. I greatly appreciate it. Continued support really helps me keep making these videos. If you're new here and you like the video, please scroll down, a couple inches, hit the like and subscribe. Takes a little bit from you, but means a lot to me. All right, let's get into it. This week, we're looking at the Phoenix Arms HPA22. I know, impressive, isn't it? Shock and awe. All right, we're gonna show clear right now, just so we can get that out of the way, because I know when I'm watching, that's what I'm watching for, somebody to make a mistake. So, clear, and all right. So, where to start? You know what? I'll start at the basics. So, HPA22 by Phoenix Arms, overall length of 4.1 by 5.5 inches, weighing in at roughly 20 ounces. It comes with a manufactured standard 3-inch vented ribbed barrel. There are 5-inch configuration / kits out there for it. For those who want that, extra length. From what I've researched and read, the 5-inch barrels are pretty awesome. Get that little extra velocity, especially for target shooting. It's really cool. Got the adjustable little rear notch sight in the back. I know I have to tweak this. It's off. I didn't tighten it as much as I thought I should. That's my bad. So, okay, there's an external hammer, which is cool. A firing pin block safety up here for those who are wondering what the shit this is. So my immediate issues with this thing. I don't dislike manual safeties. However, at a certain point, safeties become more of a hazard than a safety device. So like I said, we have the firing pin block safety right here, located next to the hammer. And then this right here, it's not just a manual safety. It is a magazine interlock safety. I had to look up the correct language for it because I was that pissed off trying to figure out why this was the way it was. So, it also has a magazine disconnect. So, I'm going to show you something right here. It's in safe, right? Well, yeah, it's safe. Okay. If I put this in fire, I can no longer take the magazine out at all. Whatever, big deal. If it's in safe, you cannot rack the damn slide. This whole gun is just a freaking safety as far as I'm concerned. Luckily, after a few quick internet searches, it was easy to discover that several people had designed a troubleshoot around this to disengage the little features, where at least you can take the magazine in and out while it's actually on fire. I haven't done it yet, but it does exist. But as far as I'm concerned, if a gun needs work immediately coming out of the box to be improved upon, it's not exactly in the running to be classified as a good gun anymore. But, beyond that, while this is still quite small, this is actually slightly larger than an LCP. At 20 ounces, it pretty much sucks up that next to nothing 22 long rifle recoil quite nicely. The finishing touches on the thing. Let's see if I can just do a quick little sweep for you guys. You can kind of get a general idea here. Yes, so impressive, right? So, most of the frame seems to be some kind of aluminum zinc hybrid alloy type thing. You got plastic grips. So even if I did happen to have the nickel brush version ones, this thing's definitely not going to win any wet t-shirt contest soon, you know what I'm saying? Granted, not as ugly as a High Point, but just the way it's finished, it's not exactly pretty, you know what I'm saying? So, all that being said, once the initial issues had been worked through after I got it, I'm surprised to say that this is a fun little plinker gun. You know, as far as like, you know, rimfire reliability goes in the semi, it really kind of exceeded my expectations. I would describe the trigger pull as crisp. I mean, there's not too much take up on it, and it breaks where it should. I'll do that again so you guys can check. One more time, because the trigger is actually really, really damn good. See, just a tiny little take up, and then just hit that wall, and it just breaks crisp as hell. As far as accuracy goes, at 10 yards, shooting roughly 3-inch groups is pretty much what I expected out of this. I mean, it's a 3-inch barrel. Like, it's small as hell. Like, my hand hangs off this thing. Crazy. I mean, you know, the sights aren't all that impressive, but, you know, whatever. You know, 3-inch group in the T-zone or, you know, ahead on a silhouette target 10 yards. I'll take it. So, now that being said, as a final summary, despite it needing modifications to the safety to make it a more typical configuration, I'd say overall this thing probably exceeded my expectations. You know, especially after I spent like, you know, sub $100 on it on Gunbroker. So, you know, what's the practicality of this? Well, it fit the niche on having an inexpensive, fairly, emphasis on fairly, reliable, you know, at least as far as 22 goes, little gun to throw in the tackle box or have as a pocket carry option when you're out mowing the yard or, you know, whatever it is you do. I'll also add that Phoenix does make a 25 ACP version that statistically should be more reliable than a 22 LR, but I kid you not, damn near every ballistic test I've ever seen will generally show that 22 long rifle gets more muzzle velocity and near identical penetration as 25 ACP. So, given that there's not like a huge difference between the two, due to the cost of ammo, I'd happily settle for a 22 LR over a 25 auto most days, depending on the gun, obviously, and the ammo. The ammo is super important. You know, like, I was running this Wildcat through it, and I really didn't have that many hangups. I mean, this stuff's fairly old. So, I'm going to address this now. Yes, I know some people are out there inherently going to say, you know, well, it's only a 22. Yeah, well, yeah, that's entirely true. But is it better than nothing? Of course it is. You know, the 22 you have on you now is better than the 45 you left in your safe at home. And that's more important than anything. Anyways, guys, thanks for checking in. That's the video for this week. I'll see you guys next time.